咁呢一節咧就會講個 point of derivation。咁睇下呢個圖啦。咁如果有兩個 point A、B 啦，咁連成條線就 line 一個 line 連成個 line segment 啦。咁如果有個 point，OK， 有 point 有 point M，OK， 就 bisect A、B 嘅，即係話 bisect A、B 即係有個 point 喺度啦。咁令到咗即係話喺條個 point M 喺條線上面咧，即係令到 MA 同 MB 即係兩個 distance 一樣嘅話咧，咁 point M 咧就係呢個 AB 嘅終點，所謂 midpoint of AB。咁問題嚟啦，咁呢個 midpoint 嘅 coordinates 咁點揾呢？睇下呢個圖啦。咁咁畫 mark 曬三個 point 啦，坐標就 A、B， 咁 midpoint 就係咁呢個明顯 M 係個 midpoint 啦。咁呢陣我哋都可以咧讀出個 coordinate 啦。咁 A 係1、2啦 ，B 係5，M 係3、4啦。咁呢即係呢度啦，3、4啦。呢個1、2啦，呢個5、6啦，喂。咁於是如果睇翻呢個圖嘅話咧，或者而家就咁睇啲，如果睇啲睇 midpoint 嘅坐標同佢相關 x y 同佢相關嘅 x y 坐標嘅話咧，佢睇唔睇到啲三個坐標之間個關係咧？其實，咁你會發覺咧，如果呢個係3、4嘅話，呢個1、2，呢個5、6嘅話咧，你發覺如果 x coordinate 同呢兩個比較嘅話咧，你發覺3咧，我3咧就來自將A、B 兩個 x 坐標加埋除2啦。如果係個 y 坐想比較啲 y 坐標嘅話咧，你發覺 M point 個 y 坐標咧係 A、B 兩個 y 坐標加埋除2嘅，係咪？所以我哋推斷啦，其實 midpoint 嘅坐標咧就係將 A、B、即係將即係 x、y 各自做啦。即係如果坐標即係如果 midpoint 嘅坐標嚟講咧，我可以推斷咧，其實就係將 A 同 B 兩個 x 坐標加埋除2，同呢個 y 坐標加埋除2，咁計出嚟嘅。於是就可以推論到有個推論啦。如果我有個 segment 啦 A、B 啦，有條線啦，咁M point 喺條線上面嘅個 midpoint 啊 ，OK， 咁呢個 midpoint 嘅話咧，咁佢嘅坐標咧就係將個 point A 同 point B 兩個坐標加埋除2。係咪？咁當然呢個簡單咁講啦，咁詳細啲講就係 x 同 y 各自計啦。即係如果 midpoint x 坐標咧，就係將 A 同 B 嘅 x 坐標加埋除2啦。咁 midpoint y 坐標咧，就係將 A 同 B 嘅 y 坐標加埋除2啦。咁就有個咁睇下咁講，即係呢個就係我哋推斷啦。咁實際詳細嘅 proof 係點做嘅咧？咁我可以睇下片先。
Distance and midpoint formulas. Let's focus on the midpoint now. You've used the midpoint formula before, and it's commonly thought of as the average x coordinate and the average y coordinate. Let's see why. If we have 2 points, P1 and P2, let's say their coordinates are x1, y1 and x2, y2. Well, halfway between P1 and P2, there is some point, let's call it M, that is equidistant. That's the midpoint, right? I'll let its coordinates just be x and y. So the midpoint formula is saying that if you use the coordinates of P1 and you use the coordinates of P2 and plug them into this formula, it's going to calculate an x and a y that are halfway between P1 and P2. So it's kind of interesting that the formula turns out to just be the average of the x values and the average of the y values. That seems intuitive, and a lot of people just accept it because once they see it, they think, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense, right? But why is that true? In Algebra 2, we've got to prove everything as we go through. So let's see if we can prove this. I'd like to start by making some right triangles in the picture. There's some horizontal lines, and there's some mostly vertical lines. Okay, what do we know about these two right triangles? The red lines are parallel and the blue lines are parallel, right? Keep that in mind. Since the red lines are parallel, P1, P2 is a transversal that crosses them both, so we can say that these two angles are congruent. Similarly, the vertical lines are also parallel, and P1, P2 is a transversal across them as well. So we know that these angles are also congruent. Well, we were given the information in the first place that M is equidistant between P1 and P2. So we also know that these are congruent. And so now we have angle side angle. Let's label these new points also so that we can name those triangles. So the triangles are P1MA and MP2B, and those are congruent. And so all their parts are congruent that correspond. That's going to help us in our proof. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the other parts of the triangles to make some equations using the coordinates, and then figure out if we can prove this midpoint formula. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at those two red lines. Not only are they parallel, but now because they're parts of two congruent triangles, we know that they are congruent as well. The distance from P1 to A is equal to the distance from M to B. We can also say that those blue line segments are congruent, so the distance from M to A is equal to the distance from P2 to B. All right, using those equations, we're going to make equations using our coordinates. Well, we need to name the coordinates for A and B, and we haven't done that yet. So where is A? The x coordinate for A is lined up with M, so it's x, and the y coordinate for A is lined up with P1, so it's y1. Now B, let's see, the x coordinate is lined up with P2, so that would be x2, and the y coordinate is lined up with M, so it would just be y. All right, now I think all our coordinates are labeled, and we can start writing some equations here. The distance from P1 to A would be x minus x1, since they're arranged in a horizontal line. And the distance from M to B would be x2 minus x. Now let's solve for x, since that's the coordinate of the midpoint. I'm going to move all my x's to the left and move my x1 over to here. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got 2x is equal to x2 plus x1. And if I divide both of those by 2, you can see that this is pretty much my midpoint formula. Let's clean it up and rearrange it. And there's the x coordinate of the midpoint right there. Let's try the y's now. The distance from M to A is y1 minus y, and the distance from P2 to B is y minus y2. So let's see, how could we get our y's together and our other things away from that? I'm just going to move that over there, and I'm going to add a y2 to both sides. And let's see what we've got now. y2 plus y1 is equal to 2y. This looks familiar, right? We can finish it off just like we did with the x's and neaten it up a little bit. So y is equal to y1 plus y2 all divided by 2. And there is our y coordinate of the midpoint. And that's our proof of the midpoint formula. Now go use it.
頭先段片係介紹咗條式點嚟啦，咁呢啲圖都係其實講多次啫，咁唔詳細講啦。咁最主要就係畫兩個 point 啦 ，point 拉條橫線，拉條直線啦，就拉個 point E、point F 啦，咁就我哋好易睇到呢兩個坐標啦。咁呢兩個 triangle 咧係一個 congruent triangle 嚟嘅，咁透過呢啲嘅 distance 咧，你睇下即係因為呢兩個 distance 一樣噶嘛，係嘛？呢兩個 distance 又一樣噶嘛，咁就係比較之下，咁透過比較呢啲 distance 咧，去砌到呢個 x 坐標同 y 坐標嘅計法嘅。咁所以我哋直接去例子啦。咁如果我哋想咁，所以呢個例子嚟講咧，如果想揾呢個 midpoint 嘅 coordinate 嘅話咧，咁呢個如果 x1 就係 x 即係 xy 嘅話咧，咁 x 等於呢個嘅，咁兩個 x 坐標相加除2啦，即係負4/2啦。咁 y 坐標咧就呢兩個相加 除2啦。咁所以 x 咧，咁負4加6就係2，即係2 over 2，即係1啦。咁呢個咧就4 over 2，即係2啦。所以 point M 咧就1、2嚟嘅。睇下呢個例子啦。M is a midpoint of the line segment join A and B. Now you want to find the coordinates of M。M 嘅坐標啦。咁為咗方便自己諗咧，咁可以簡單畫圖嘅。咁 point A、point B 咧，咁唔跟比例嘅絕對係，甚至位置都唔啱嘅。不過純粹係方便自己做嘢啫，其實方便自己係明咩事啫。咁 midpoint 即係 M 呢個位喺度啦。咁 XY 啦叫做咁即係如果 midpoint 嘅話咧，呢兩個係一樣嘅。咁所以咧要計 M 嘅 coordinates 嘅話咧，咁因為 M 係 AB 嘅嗰條線段 midpoint 嚟㗎嘛，所以佢嗰 XY、M 呢兩個座 M 呢個兩個 XY 座標嚟講咧，咁就係用 A 同 B 兩個 point 加埋除2搞掂㗎啦。咁當然 X 有 X 計就 Y 有 Y 計啦。所以 M point X 座標嚟講咧，就係將兩個12加咁將兩個 X 座標加埋除2啦。咁 Y 都係啦，將兩個座標加埋除2就-2再加你加，不過今次因為兩個都係負數咧，咁你都要即係要加個負數咯，咁都照加啫其實啦。OK， 咁即係12減8啦，呢個即係4 over 2啦，即係2啦。咁呢個嚟講咧，即係-2即係-12啦，就-6嚟嘅，所以 M point 咧就係2、-6啦。咁呢一條個答案係幾多咧？嗱，做呢條數就好簡單啫，因為 midpoint 咁因為 CD 係中間啦，所以只係將呢兩個加埋除2啦。咁個 Y 就呢兩個加埋除2啦。咁所以咧-3加5即係2啦，1、2除即係1啦。呢個6除2即係3啦，所以13，咁答案係 boy 嚟嘅。咁睇多兩個例子啦。Alright, M is a midpoint to join the segment and AB。咁AB 仲有 AB 係頭尾兩個，呢兩個都係㗎啦。AB 係頭尾兩個 point 啦。咁 M 係個 midpoint 嚟嘅，就揾呢個 point M 嘅 coordinates。OK， 咁當 M let XY 係個 point midpoint 呢個 coordinate 啦。即係 midpoint， 即係 XY 就係 M point 嘅 M 呢個 point midpoint coordinate 啦。咁所以咧 X 就係啦 ，AB 兩個加埋除2啦。咁 Y 就係咧呢兩個加埋除2啦。係，總之就 X 就 A 同 B，X 座標加埋除2，Y 座標就 A 同 B 嘅 Y 座標加埋除2，咁就係 M point 嘅 XY 座標啦。OK， 唔知就 X 就 X 加，就 Y 就 Y 加啦。所以呢個係3啦，呢個係8，即係8減4除2即係2，即係呢個4除2即係2啦。所以咧呢個 point M 咧就3、2嚟嘅。呢一邊嚟講咧一樣啦，咁即係 A、B 係頭尾兩個 point 啦，咁 midpoint 係中間嚟㗎嘛，所以咧如果 midpoint 嚟講咧就係將呢兩即係 X 座標咧就將兩個 A、B 兩個 X 座標加埋除2啦。咁 Y 座標咧就係將呢兩個 Y 座標加埋除2啦。咁-7加負係啦，加咁加-2 OK， 咁兩個負數相加，咁你都係照加㗎啦，其實啊。咁呢個真係8 over 2啦，所以4嚟嘅。呢個咧-9 over 2 OK， 咁你寫到-4.5都可以 OK， 咁但係你寫-4.5又得，或者係 keep 住9 over 2都得。OK， 咁所以咧呢個 point M 咧就係4-9 over 2啦。咁呢條嘅答案係乜嘢咧？咁呢個計法都一樣啦。咁 CD 啦，咁 M 係個 midpoint 啦，咁所以 M point 嚟講咧，咁對於 M point 嚟講咧，個座標 X 座標咧就係呢兩個加埋除2啦，即係5加-8除2啦。咁 Y 座標咧就呢兩個加埋除2啦，就-3加-9就 over 2啦。咁呢個即係-12 over 2，所以呢個-6啦。呢一個咧即係 X 座標咧就5減8即係-3啦 ，OK 就 over 2啦。 所以-3 over 以-6，所以 answer 係 C 嚟嘅。咁呢一節就去到呢度先。